So how many of us remember our first interview? Our first job interview. You're straight from campus, you've gotten a job, maybe a gig, and you're trying to do your first interview. How many of us remember? Or maybe we haven't done our first interview yet. So I'm speaking for the Gen Zers in the room. I'm speaking major anxiety vibes right now. Possibly? Yes. So I remember my first interview. Let me tell you the experience. So I go to this interview, and the interviewer asks question 1. Frederick, tell us something interesting, something in the software world that you've built that you'd like us to know about, something interesting. And I was like, yeah, I know this one. I quickly open, projects. At least I can always start with a campus project, right? So I start that, boot it up, I show them. Question 2. So Frederick, have you implemented CI/CD pipeline for this? And I start for a while, and my reaction is, CI what? So, of course, goes like, so do I repeat the question? I had the question, I just don't know what language you're speaking right now. So what do you think I answered for my question 3? By the time we were getting to question 4, I was already about to say, thank you guys for your time. I will contact you when I know what you're talking about. But then again, I think, what was running through the mind of the person on the other side of the table? They don't know who to invite for this interview. They don't know what skills you have. They don't know if the questions they're asking you are strange questions and you've never heard of anything like this before. So this is where the Industry Digital Talent Platform comes into play. One platform that we have been passionately working on and was launched first in 2022. And today we'll also be launching it because now it's become a system and a platform that we can be able to access, that will be able to bring together candidates that once you come from campus, you are able to get onto a marketplace where you can learn a skill or pick up a career path that is going to be useful for you. And again, for our partners to also be able to offer the courses, offer the career paths, and the learning paths that are useful for you, and for potential employers to also find out. So to showcase this, maybe the next time you show up for your interview after you go through this program, for the Gen Zers in the room, you might show up with the main character energy. So to showcase this and how it works, I'll invite my colleague Alvina to take us through it. Thank you.
Hi. Hello, everyone. I can relate with the interview story. I'm surprised many of us can't relate. But we have had a lot of talk on machine learning, big techs, LLM models, but I'm sure most of us haven't skilled up on that. So what we did, we tried and come up with skill areas that we think are fundamental, because as the panelists said, if you don't have the fundamental skills, ChatGPT can't help you, yeah? Yeah. So we have several skills, like we have cloud computing, cybersecurity, Internet of Things, fintech, of course, artificial intelligence and machine learning, big data and analytics, robotics, and we're giving this out to candidates, anyone who wants to upskill. Like, I am a machine learning engineer, Discover trainee, but I am upskilling as a front-end developer. So, yeah. So now, for example, I'm a candidate. I want to upskill on Internet of Things. I'm going to click on Learn More. As you can see, you're able to see the training partner. You're able to see the location, because if I can't attend a class physically, then I'll choose something that is fully online, yeah? You're able to see the course description. You can see the curriculum. And of course, if you see the curriculum and you feel like you know everything, then I can choose another course. And once I'm contented with this, I'll just click on Apply. And once I click on Apply, then I'm going to be prompted to sign in, because we want to keep your details, and we want to put them in a talent pool so that our partners, everyone can check this tech talent pool, and then you can get employment, you can get internship, you can get mentorship. And for that journey, I'm going to invite Edward. He's going to take you through it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Alvina. I'm Edon Zero, the technical product owner of IDTP, the Industrial Digital Talent Program. So I'm going to take you through the amazing journeys for the candidate, whereby as a candidate, once you access the platform, you'll be able to sign up and then update your profile, where you'll also upload your CV. I'm sure each of us here has a CV. In case anyone here doesn't have, then that's really a disaster. After which, you'll be able to get access to the 9 high-demand skill areas, like Alvin has mentioned them. Then you'll be able to choose one based on your preference, after which you'll submit. Once you do the submission, you'll have joined the pool of candidates who have also done the same. From there, vetting will happen, whereby you will be taken through the vetting process, and once you're chosen or once you're successful, you'll be able to be linked to a training provider. So one of them is Moringa School. After you're linked to Moringa School, you'll be able to be taken through a vigorous training course, whereby you'll be linked to industry-related challenges, as well as more other problem-solving approaches. After which, you'll also have access to mentorship, as well as internship opportunities. For instance, last week, something very interesting happened, whereby when we opened the code registration portal, within 30 minutes, all the 500 slots had already been taken away. So you can imagine if you're within the engineering community and the tech community, and you don't have access to such platforms, you can always miss out interesting opportunities. So the idea is to keep the community and the various candidates engaged by posting events, as well as other hackathon details that are coming up. Also, we'll have the other very important personas in this application, whereby we'll now have the program partners as well as industry players coming into the pool and offering employment opportunities, as well as more internship opportunities. So by that, we'll be availing the open talent marketplace. So this platform now is enabling all that by digitizing the whole process. Thank you. I'll now hand over to my colleague Mushami.
Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, is it morning? Now, thank you, Edward. You've taken us through the journey that a candidate goes through. But allow me to take you a bit closer to what a candidate would expect from the platform and walk this journey with me. Now, the first thing that you experience as a candidate is a dashboard that is personalized to your experiences and your profession, your academic experience. Now, what this platform does, it gives you an opportunity to keep it up to speed. And one of the ways in which you can put yourself out there in a competitive marketplace is to make sure that your profile is up to date. And this helps for the partners to be able to discover you and to get to understand the progress and the steps you're making towards your career. But beyond that, this is also a showcase of the opportunities that are there. And this opportunity can be in the shape of training, mentorship, as my colleagues have said. And yeah. Now, beyond that, we understand that training and opportunities are not enough to put candidates out there, or to even prepare them for a competitive marketplace. And so we have engagement platform or engagement opportunities for us to engage with candidates. And this is in the shape of events and news. Say there's Decode coming up, or there's an outreach in your university, or perhaps there's a scholarship being rolled out. You'll have all access to that, and probably you'll be among the very first to be notified of the same. Now, this platform is not just for candidates. It's also for the partners. And the partners will also have the access to post the events, the news, the training opportunities they have, the mentorship, employment, etc. that they have. And also, they'll have a chance to pick from the pool of vetted talents who've gone through rigorous training. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is Industry Digital Talent Program, and we're inviting you to engage with us back at the booth. Get to learn more about what Industry Digital Talent is, and get to understand how we can partner. And with those few remarks, I would invite Paul Kasimu for the final remarks.